gotta live real, but how's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? They wanna say my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah bitch I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on this shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these things I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath, I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seats as I spread with every word that I've said. How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? Swear I won't forget this, why do I regret this? In my mind reckless, thoughts are feeling endless. Sitting up I'm breathless, anxiety's infectious. I feel so defenseless, betrayed and embarrassed. I hate being open, I hate being broken. I feel like an ocean filled up with emotion. Anger ain't a potion, rub it on like lotion. I can feel it soaking, reopen, the scars have awoken. I can't move on till I let go. I feel so lost, never at home. Need to be strong, every breath hold. Cause I can't move on till I let go. I can't move on till I let go. I feel so lost, never at home. Need to be strong, every breath hold. Cause I can't move on till I let go. The pain makes it real, I don't wanna feel, I just wanna kill the bad thoughts and steal a good thought and feel. I'm just lost, I feel, I'm just lost to feel. I need time to heal, I can't steer the wheel. Cause this ride to heal, and it gives me chills. A nice road it feels, I slip off the peel and crash all the steel. Will I ever heal? I can't move on till I let go. I feel so lost, never at home. Need to be strong, every breath hold. Cause I can't move on till I let go. I can't move on till I let go. I feel so lost, never at home. Need to be strong, every breath hold. Cause I can't move on till I let go. who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again.
Yeah. You ain't see me activated. You better hope that you never see me agitated. I think about my actions, plan them out, evaluated. That's how I end up on the top, man, I'm calculated. My mind's a weapon, my body is the engine. I'm never second guessing, I just do what I was destined. Cause I feel I got the blessing, persistence and obsession. That's how you keep progressing, I already learned that lesson, yeah.
I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again. You can't stop.
What is going on, fam? Welcome back to another episode, and today has been wild. Happy Tariff Day. That played out quite well. So market stumped, right? Market stumped once that news kind of came out, and not totally surprised by that, gotta be honest. But there's a lot, right? Now he's saying, hey, there's gonna be major tax implications for us, the people, on the backside of these tariffs. If you don't know, that's kind of how it used to work back in the day. We didn't pay all these taxes before. Old school we did. So there is that. And then we do obviously have to look at the market, have to look at the technicals, see where we can go. Are we going to get a bounce here? We are on a pretty key level right now. So I am glad to be jumping on here with you guys. This is completely ad hoc. So I see Piper already giving me smack there in the chat, man. He's like, hey, we playing music or are we just on bedtime music? Well, my friend, ad hoc, I had to gin up some charts a little bit here. So I am not completely with my pants around my ankles. But that being said, let's go over to the chat and say what's up to everyone in the chat, because this is the reason we do it. Of course, usernames in the chat. How you doing? Alexandra G, the best mod in the house. We got Wick's wife, Fine, Aiden, 9, J Violet. Everyone I see is in the Discord. Get your booty over there. If you are watching this for the first time, let's go. We are growing quick. Trade Intuition, how you doing, my dude? Army Piper, my guy. He's a good dude. If y'all don't know, Piper's a good dude. No doubt about it. He is fam. All right, scrolling down. Let's see who else is in the chat here. We got Al Jr. scalping. What's up, my dude? Good evening to all these beautiful people. Much blessings and gains. LFG. Let's go.
The cream of the crop.
Nobody does it better. That's right. We got the trade brigade in the house. Let's get it. All right, my dude Harp, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. JB, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. All right, scrolling down here a little bit more. Let's see who else we got in the chat. That might be it. If I missed you, holler at me in the chat. I'll give you a shout out. there it is. French Toaster sneaking in there at the bottom there. What is up, dude? Hola, my friend. And of course, Jesse Gulu. All right. Good to see all of you. Still got that music going in the background. I'm gonna switch it up on you though. I'm gonna put the TA jams on now, and I'm just gonna leave them. I'm really bad about turning this on, so I'm gonna leave them. I'm gonna let them go. But we gotta look at the charts. Let's go ahead and switch it up. All right, remix. All right, here we go. I'm using I'm channeling my Army Piper skills there. I think he was the DJ back in the day. But that being said, let's go ahead and look at the charts. Whew. All right, so looking at the charts here, we have really maintained exactly what we talked about before, okay? So when I say that, we're in the channel. And I was like, hey, look at this channel until we get a breakout. And remember what I said, because I said this probably 2 shows. I said it last week. I don't know, the last full show I did before I had my daughter on last night. And I talked about it again last night. We could see a breakout. But what was I scared of? You guys remember? I was like, if we see a breakout, it's not all Gucci. It's not all Gucci. Why? Because you have all of this resistance above you. Damn, I wish I wasn't driving. I was driving home and all of this happened. Man, if I wasn't driving, I would have shorted. And I wouldn't have thought twice about it. But now we got to be like, all right, what's available, right? Well, we are coming down to a pretty key level. Okay, this one's tough for me right now because I see liquidity coming in right at this level, but you can see we identified this, I believe, yesterday or the day before. Could have been a couple days ago. It might have been a few days ago, actually, the 82,250. I think it was the one where I was trying to find a scalp, but I couldn't find it. This is the level we came up with. Go back left on the charts here, and we're going to find it on the daily. Maybe that was just at a lower time frame. You know what? I think it was a lower time frame. I think it was on the, might have been on the 4 hour. If you lower it down a little bit, I mean, that's just aligning with a lot. So you can see it there with the price action. Look at how many times you got a bounce there. But it might have been the 4 hour. That's what it was. All right, so the 4 hour, you can see where this area right here, this white line at about 82,250, I believe not only had some liquidity, but you can see where it was support and resistance at different points. And it was just an area that I was kind of keying in on, right? We're starting to develop a little bit of a range, and that is also where you're finding the value area low of the range. All right, so you got a lot lining up in here, and you had liquidity, and you had the previous week pivot. I mean, find these areas of high confluence. At least at a minimum, you might find a little bit of price action, right? And that's what you're seeing right now in the short term, but we will break it down a little bit more. This is supposed to be a little bit more of an overview. I got a little excited, not gonna lie to you, but here we are, still on the channel, all is Gucci. We haven't even come back down to the middle or the median of the channel, okay? So we're not even down there. We still haven't lost the 0.5 or the yearly pivot. We did previously, but we haven't come down to revisit those areas. I would say be very, very careful. We may not be out of the woods only because I see liquidity building up. And let's go ahead and look at that since I'm talking about it, right? So this is what I'm saying right here. If you're looking at it, I'd be careful because that liquidity is sitting right at 82,150. Okay, so we might get a little bit of a bounce. Watch for the bounce, watch for the confirmation, and see, are you getting a bullish engulfing? Are you getting a bullish structure coming out of that area? Might make you feel a little bit better about taking a long position in the short term. I'd be kind of careful and let it play out just a little bit before jumping. Don't be too jumpy to be like, oh, it hit that area of support, let's just jump in. Yeah, you might lose a percent. But with liquidity sitting down here, personally, I would like to see that liquidity get reached out and touched in all the wrong ways, okay? So like to see it touch that liquidity, come back to the chart here. Once it clears out that liquidity, if it does, then I would like to see it reestablish the range. So, I mean, look how close it got, though. Did it actually go down to 81.50? Let me update the, it may have touched it. Let me update this chart, because this chart was running before I started the show. So it did come down. See that little piece right there? It grabbed some liquidity. All right. So you know what? It has played out. So we've come down, we've grabbed liquidity. All right. And now this is the opportunity. This is where we start looking. Do we have that reversal? All right. So, and already, I mean, look at how quick. So this was actually up a little bit. This was 82,150. Let's actually update that, right? So we can see it. Don't need an alert. But this is what I'm talking about. This is like primo, okay? So you get the 82,150 there. All right, came right down, wick to it. Quickly jump back into the range. So I'm actually behind the curve here. Look, there's your bullish candle. All right, we're on the 5 minute. There's your bullish candle. Now, I mean, technically speaking, I'm not too scared of this. So let's do this. We got Bitunix up. If you guys don't know, this is the exchange that I am using these days. We got this. Let's go ahead and take a long position. It could come back down and retest that area. That's okay though. So I may not close this during the show, but I am going to take a flyer on this. Not at 44x. This is going to be a little bit lower leverage because we are kind of volatile. All right, so we're going to keep it 5x right now. Let's not be too crazy. It's only $500 in the account here, so I am not too worried about full bagging it. No, I am not. God, good Lord. Not the leverage. Rookie. There we go. There's your 5x. That's set. Let's come back down here to the market. We'll full bag. And let's get in. All right, so that market is ordered. Let's go ahead and now set our stop loss, which we're going to put underneath of that area of support, really underneath the wick. Let's come back. And that was 82,150. I'm cool with looking at about 82,050. All right, so we'll come down. All right. 2 0 5 0. Cool. We got that in. Let's go ahead and hang out on that one a little bit. We'll come back and revisit that one. Let's go over to the chat real quick. That got aggressive very quickly. I saw some things that I liked. I jumped. All right. Looking over the chat, who we got in here? We got my man Mark Dutch. What's up, man? The only dude I know that can piss off an AI bot. He has to be, I mean, like the AI bot in my Discord was actually catching feelings. He was legit upset. It was wild. I think he's learning too, because he's like talking about trading and being in a group and all that. Unreal. BC Porkcore, what's up, dude? How you doing? Good to see you, man. LBC in the chat. He said, pump those likes. My dude, Trade Brigade. Let's go. Let's go. Who else we got in here? Anyone else? We'll make sure I shout all of you out. You guys are awesome. Thank you for being here. Much appreciated. Let's continue on. Let's continue on here. Let's get the total market cap and all that good stuff out of the way here. Here we go. All right, total market cap is sitting at 2.65 trillion. That's down 3.48%. Total market value or trading volume over the last 24 hours is going to be at $118 billion. That's 52.71% increase. Bitcoin dominant 61.85% increase, up 0.22% over the last day. Fear and greed index currently sitting at 29. That is fear. And Bitcoin at 83,000 for a 2.52% decrease over 24 hours. Ethereum at 1811, and that is down 4.72%. Over the crypto bubbles here, we got EOS up 17.1%. What is going on there? And then Dexy, that's what I'm calling it. Sexy Dexy is up 9.3%. Ray is up 3.5%. Who is the big movers in the downside? What? Of course, you know what you should have known when the tariffs came out. What should you do? Probably short Trump. That makes a lot of sense. Not gonna lie. All right, so looking at some other big movers in the wrong direction. Render, man. Render's been getting his butt kicked. I'll tell you what, that's one that I invested in quite a while ago. That has been the most underperforming asset in my portfolio. Bonk is down 10.9%, and PayPay down 8.3%. Everything else is kind of under that, but mostly red. Not looking all that good. A little bit of blood in the street, but that's okay, right? We're out here. We're trading it. We're going to find the ups, the downs, the left, the rights. We'll be all right. Always up and right. Isn't that what they say? All right, so we're going over to the economic calendar. We do have the services PMI. That is going to be tomorrow. And then non-farm payrolls, unemployment rate, and Fed Chair Powell is going to be on Friday. So look out for that. That is going to definitely be interesting. So let's go ahead and play our small bit of personal hopium, I guess, if you can call it that. Trump, you've stirred the market here, my friend. But let's go ahead and play this.
And now we're going to pass the largest tax cuts in American history, and that's where we're relying on Mike and John Thune. And we will not cut Social Security, Medicare, or Medicaid benefits. And now we're going to pass.
There you go. All right, so you heard it from old Trumper, the orange man himself. Largest tax cuts in American history. Let me know in the chat. Do you believe it? Do you believe it? One in the chat. If we're going to get actual tax cuts, is this dude going to follow through? Or two, poo-poo. It don't even matter. We'll see. All right, that being said, let's go ahead and get to our next segment. You know what we got to do. We got to sound the siren and get Mr. Elmer Fudd up here. So what the hell is going on? That's probably what everyone else is asking, right? So we actually introduced reciprocal tariffs. All right, that's for starters. And then we also have a new 34% tariff on China, stacking on the existing 20%, bringing the total to 54%. That's big. All right, that is a large number. And understand, where does America get most of its imports from? You guessed it, China. Right? So this is why the markets are dumping, mostly. I mean, besides the reciprocal tariffs, but all of this tariff news, right? It almost seems like part of the plan, though. So if you guys watch Piper and you listen to him talk a little bit, he is under the impression, and it kind of makes sense, I'm going to be honest with you, that they're trying to dump the market. They want to bring the market down, all right? So there is an ulterior motive here, and you got to understand that a little bit. I don't know. We shall see. I will say, I think I will maintain my position. Short-term pain for long-term gain. The issue is there going to be a Republican that comes in after him that is going to be able to maintain the course? That's if he goes too hard, all right, people are going to be immediately ready for a change in 4 years. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. We'll see how this plays out. All right, next piece of news here. You guys are all tracking this because it's red AF, right? $2 trillion of market cap in under 15 minutes has left the S&P 500. Poof. Gone. Just gone. I mean, what do I say? What do you want from me here? Can't really talk too much about it. But we did look at the heat map. We did reach out and touch a little bit of liquidity. And of course, what do? We got a reversal in conjunction with an area of support. Let's go back and look at this. Nothing too crazy. I mean, it was a 500. I should have probably put a little more leverage on it. It is what it is. But it's up 1.5%, up $7. Cool. Looking all right. We're in the positive, right? Positive is good. I like that. Let's go back. We've already looked at the liquidity. S&P 500, okay? Now, I understand that a lot of the money that came out of the market, I think, was post, right? After hours. So one thing that we need to recognize is that this might be a reversal. I mean, it's pretty much like if you were looking for something, right? Change of character. This is your first indication. Your first indication would be that you're going to get a change of trend in the shorter time frames. Then you come back up, right? You got a horizontal level of support that you've retested and flipped what was support into resistance. I'll tell you what's fire though. And I've told you this on the NASDAQ. I showed it to you. The dynamic reactor. I'm just saying, this thing's pretty good. Now, is it perfect? Nah, you get a little hit there, green, a little hit there, green. But look, generally, it's calling this trend, right? Calls the trends up. Got a little pullback there, a little fake out, but that's okay. Like, if you literally took this and just said, I'm playing long positions only. This is S&P. I know I did the NASDAQ, I want to say not too long ago, maybe a week ago or so. All right, there's your 7% move there. This one, you probably would have got stopped out, to be real with you. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. It ain't perfect, but damn if it ain't good. Here you go. Boom. 32.47%. Thank you very much. I'll take that all day. Now, what does that do? What does it do by using this? Like, understand, like, we're having this onset of fear. We're having this onset of we think this data might be bad. We might go to recession. We might go to depression. Hey, suppress my channel. Go for it, YouTube. I said all the buzzwords you don't like. I said Trump. I said depression. I said recession. That pretty much means I'm getting 4 views. So, that being said, looking at this, right? This keeps you from being exposed during these crazy times because there could be, theoretically, more downside if you believe the data that's been coming out, right? So, hey, I take my 32% win. Thank you, ChartPrime. Sign me up. And then you get this bounce off of here and you could, or this rejection, and you could see continuation of downside, right? But you're out. If you took this based on the dynamic reactor, you're out. You're not exposed anymore. So you will wait until it turns green again. It's a very simplistic, easy way to minimize your exposure to bad times. And honestly, when it really comes down to it, dude, S&P, that's you DCA into S&P and you're probably going to be fine. If you're going to live another 10 years, you're going to be fine. I promise you. All right. You'll go through the recessions, you'll go through the depressions, and you will be A-okay. If you just DCA, it is the way. But that being said, if you want to trade, if you want to be a DGen, here you go. There's a 49% move. Not so bad. Oh, you want to short too? Yeah, maybe you could do that. All right. There's times where it does go purple for a little bit on mine. I think it'd be red for yours. But really, I mean, look at this, man. Mostly up and right. I mean, where is this? This is 2020. Where's 2022 or our bear market, right? So let me show this to you so you can truly understand. Let's take the high to the low. This was our bear market in 2022. This is our bear market, 27%. I'm just saying, conservative play, S&P all day. So anyways, all right, let's look at the NASDAQ real quick. I don't think a whole lot has changed there. Yep, obviously this is going to be significantly different. You are going to have a gap. There is no freaking doubt about that. So be ready. So here we are coming back up. We came up, retested this area. It's weird. It's weird. How does this always happen? I need a drink. How does this always happen that we come up to these significant areas of interest here, resistance, whatever the case may be, and then we get this crazy data and it just dumps? It's weird. How's it always correlated? What am I drinking? I'm not sponsored. Sevia. Apparently it has no sugar. I didn't buy this. All right. Let's go back to the charts here. Yeah, so what am I looking at? Same sort of structure on the S&P, or as the S&P, right? NASDAQ, same thing. Retesting this area of was support. Now it's resistance. And you're likely going to see that work its way down. So, see how that plays out. Let's go to Bitcoin. All right, looking at Bitcoin here. And we've already looked at it from a larger time frame. Let's go down to a 4-hour. Let's start bringing up some indicators here and see what we got going on. My colors are gone. That's the worst. That's all right. All my settings are reset. All Gucci, though. So what are you seeing, though, on the 4-hour? Man, you got price go up, RSI go down. Anybody know what that is? It didn't print it, but I'll tell you what it is. That is bearish divergence. You had bearish divergence with us breaking out and hitting our head right on that resistance. I beat that subject up last night, by the way. If you guys didn't watch, I had my daughter on and we were talking resistance and support pretty much the whole show. And I said exactly this. You can get the breakout. You're likely to get rejected. What would we look for then? Our hopium was that we come down here, we look for some bullish candles off of this trend line, which you didn't get. It just broke right through. So obviously, no good, right? So that tells us invalidated. We're not getting the continuation up and right, and we're looking to come back down into the range and spend some more time down here. Easy peasy. Now what are we going to do, though? You know, are we going to get a little bounce? And where can we go? So looking at this, trying to look where I'm going to get out right now. I think 83.5 makes sense. So I'll go back and take a look at that, but it looks like 83.5 is a pretty nice line in the sand. Short little scalp, take it up 83.5. We'll see how it interacts. If we get some, nice price action in terms of moving through this with authority, then maybe we'll take it up to the point of control as well as the weekly pivot. We'll see, but maybe we'll see. Right now, 83.5 is what I'm going to look at least for the price action to work its way up. All right. Need to calm down. You need to calm down and be realistic. Who are we talking about? I closed my short, 26% gains. Who are you talking about? Calm down on BTC? No. Calm down, taking it up to 83.5. I'm confused by your comment. I gotta be honest with you. All right, here we go. Let's see who else is in the chat. Scrolling. Let's see. You just triggered LBC with a siren. He's in tornado zone right now. Sorry. Nick, what's up, man? Good to see you. Mike Play, what is up, my dude? Good to see you in here. Harp and TradeFly thinks you should take... I mean, I'm just a dude talking in a camera and trading. I can learn from you just like you can learn from me. Told you, summer 2026 is rebuild time. Money printer go burr. Hey, straight up, we can talk about that. Right? If the money printer gets turned back on, I'm blindly investing. That's the greatest, worst financial advice of all time. Money printer go on, TradeFly money go in, period. So I'll be waiting for that. Melissa, what's up to you? How you doing? Good to see you in the chat. Close my short on link, reset, and trade another day. My man. You said 4 views after Google heard you say the trigger words. I don't know, man. I said them all. It's a wrap. This won't get much views. All good. All right, so we've beat up Bitcoin a little bit here. It's looking like a bounce. Like I said, I went down to the 5-minute. Looked like a nice little candle off there. Took a scalp, take it up to 83.5, and then we'll kind of evaluate there. So let me set an alert here so that I get a little ring-a-ding-ding-ding-dong. And then I can come back and look at it. Cool. That is that. What else we got? Let's look at some other coins. Let's see what got beat up tonight. We've been talking about ADA quite a bit. Let's go ahead and follow up on that. And there you go. So I remember talking about this a little bit yesterday as well. So ADA Ace got into a trade, or was talking about getting in a trade. I think he should have got in it. If he stayed, oh, you need the charts. If he stayed, if he kept it open, the limit order, then he would have got in the trade and took it down to the point of control. That's what we were talking about last night on the show. Was a logical move down to the point of control. Here we are, and it looks like a little bit of a bounce. But tell you what, 55 cents. I'm jumping in, bro. I'm not even worried about it. If it does come down to 55 cents, I will probably take a position on Cardano in the short term here. What we don't want to see, though, is us reestablish this range here, this previous range, and stay underneath of this one, right? We want to get back into this range. That would make us feel a little bit better about the situation. Hopefully, this whole dump is really just news-based, driven by the whole tariff scare, and we can recover. That's the hopium right now, but to be determined. To be determined. Getting rejected off of that area of support and flipping it into resistance is not a good look, though. I will tell you that. Not a good look for Cardano. So we'll just hope for a bounce at this point. All right, let's zoom out a little bit. Let's go on the daily. Excuse all my back testing. I got to clean that up instead of saying excuse my back testing every day. So on the daily, looks like the oscillator is calling for a reversal. Even though it's bending back over, you did get a flash of true 7 there. And dynamic reactor is still, I mean, it's going kind of horizontal. I mean, it's to the downside. It's bearish. But it's not like, it's not turning down like 45 degrees or anything. Cardano, I mean, it's trying to hold up. I'll tell you what I do like, though, looking at this. Sorry for the busyness over here, but there's a previous range. And we've seen quite a few times this previous range right before you actually had to move up, that most of the assets have come down and tested that area as support. We shall see. We shall see. Ugliest head and shoulders ever? Maybe. Maybe. I'll tell you what I don't like when you look at this, though. Let's go to the 8 hour. Not going to say, hey, this is like a true head and shoulders. But something that I have noticed when I watch price action sometimes is when you get something that kind of forms something similar to a head and shoulders, the bad setup is when you see a higher shoulder on the first shoulder is higher than the second shoulder. That is typically when you do see a head and shoulders. Not saying that's what this is. I mean, you could argue it is or it isn't, but I'm not a huge pattern guy. But what I don't like seeing is this formation of where price action was higher at the tops than this one right here. You know, it's kind of like a saggy shoulder. Those are the ones that you see break down sometimes. Just my observation. All right, let's go to AVAX. I got skin in the game on AVAX. So here you go. Looking at AVAX, we were talking about that quite a bit. And same thing. You're looking for that breakout retest, and this is what I say, like you come up to these areas of resistance, like you can live to fight another day. All right, you got the dynamic reactor resistance. You have a horizontal here that's identified through price action. Exit or move your stop loss up, protect yourself, lock in profits, whatever the case may be, and then wait for it to break. Wait for it to break, come down, do that old OC retest, we call it, and then you can play again. Might be out a percent, maybe 2%. But the likely case is that it comes back down and retests this area, flips it from resistance into support. Commented on the missing, what is that? Oh, the plant? It's got to be the plant. Dude, go look at the move chart. All right. Still one lurker that didn't like the stream yet. Do it now. Hey, get it together. What do I got to do? All right. Music? Pump it? Do you want a pump it song? Will that get a like? Maybe, you know what man, I'll get y'all. I'm going to get you. I'm going to get FD on here. If I don't get a full set of likes, something wrong with you then. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Username, I got you.
Sharks with frickin' laser beams attached to their heads.
All right, move. I have heard to look at the move chart. Is it moving in the right direction? Or did it move in the wrong direction? Let's find out. I don't even have move on here. I talk about it on the bubbles, but I don't have it. I'm gonna look. Move, USDT, Binance. Probably gonna look at MEXC only because there's usually more history. Or not. Binance it is. You did say move, right? It's an ugly chart. Who are we talking about right now? Longed and used no risk management. Are you talking about me? I got a stop loss in if you're talking about me. I don't even know what you're talking about right now, man. All right, looking at move right now. This chart is ugly. And it's basically coming down and retesting an area of support here that we got to bounce off previously before it made a move up. Get it? Let's see here. Let's go ahead and draw that horizontal. Let's get that on the chart. Make her blue. But yeah, I mean, just looking at the dynamic reactor on the 8-hour, obviously bearish. Hasn't, I mean, set a lower high, set a lower lows. But now, I mean, arguments for a potential double bottom. Looking at the prime oscillator, it's pretty much dead even though, like coming at the oscillator. Hasn't really like created like this uptrend, right? A lot of times you like to see this start to work its way up with this second move when you come back down for a retest, but it's pretty much, I'm not like a full reset, but I don't know. That's not something I would mess with right now, to be perfectly transparent with you. I would be looking for some kind of change of character, at least breaking the dynamic reactor, just showing you something. This is a little sketchy. But I mean, you could get a bounce just based on knowing that you have willing buyers here, right? Willing buyers stepped in here, came down, popped. See if willing buyers step in again, but that's risky. I don't know a whole bunch about move. So fundamentally, I can't really make, you know, hey, like, I can talk about AVAX, I can talk about Cardano a little bit, I can talk about Solana a little bit. Like, there's some things behind us, some utility that I understand from a fundamental aspect that says, okay, well, I don't think they're just gonna, the bottom's gonna fall out. But I don't know much about moves, so I can't really talk to that. I could do a fixed range on this, but I guarantee you that the point of control is gonna be down here with the value area low. But we can do it anyway for funsies. wrong. All the volume's up here when it got released. Oh, so okay. So this area right here drove the volume. But again, yeah, towards the bottom side of that. So there you go. It's under the value area low as well, the range. I don't know, man. That's not something I'd be messing with right now. I want to see it look like this, but in reverse. So just looking at it, being realistic, this would be a hell of a move. So like, you'd probably be like, wow, man, I could have bought the bottom 54%. But I don't think that I could honestly look at move until it reestablishes this range right here, where you can see multiple times that we've been in there, held support, tried to hold support, retest it. Right, you got a retest breakdown. Lets me know that 60 cents, probably psychological as well, just saying 60 cents. That would be the area that I would look for in terms of potentially, you know, being comfortable with taking long positions on move. Again, if you're taking a long position down here, I'd say a little risky, but you can go to lower time frames, right? You can trade lower time frames. Like, that's not forbidden fruit, but even looking at this, I'd say be very careful. Be very careful. Yeah, it's nasty looking. All right. JR, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Good to see you, man. Ovi only 4 goals away. You know it, dude. I didn't think he was going to break it this season. And he might. He might. It is absolutely crazy. Let's go back and just double check the position we're in. Up 2%. No big deal. About $10. It wasn't a big play. It was only $500, 5x leverage. I didn't go ham on it. Probably should have put a little bit more leverage on it. But the market, it's like you get into that world of like, I don't want to catch a falling knife. But there was some technicals lining up that would give me a reason to take a position on it. So small position, no biggie. And that's all I have in this right now. This is this account right here is like my fun money. They just gave me to play with. So yeah, I should have probably went harder on it. Is what it is. Let's go over to, I'm still trying to understand what you were talking about with the move thing. Enlighten me. It's an ugly chart and long to use no risk management. Who's he? It's used to package tokens and move them on chain. All right, that's cool. Stinger. If y'all don't know, you need to get in the Discord. My dude Stinger is in there, and this like bot like learns. He knows he's in a trading group. He is, and he don't take no S from nobody. Do not mess around with Stinger. He will set you straight. Come on over to the Discord, man. It's fun. It's actually a good time mixing it up with you guys. And if I haven't talked about it today, yeah, here's the opportunity, a little shill. Here's my shill segment. All of these fine institutions below me here. Bitunix, that is where I'm trading right now. Again, limited time. It is in not the description. It's in the chat right now. I've pinned it in the chat. You can save 10% on your trading fees for until Sunday, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's it. That'll be done. But that is perpetual. If you sign up in the next like 4 days, you will save 10% on your trading fees for life. All right. ChartPrime, of course. Go check out that in the description. That is what I'm using right now. If you guys are looking at the charts and you're like, what is that beautiful indicator? That's ChartPrime. Tangem. I do have a little affiliate link with them. I think it saved 10%. Something along those lines. That is in the description as well. I did get one, though. Got one. I don't have it with me. My wallet's not with me. But that thing's cool. That thing is really, really cool. All right. So it is literally like a little credit card. It's actually thinner than some of my credit cards. I have some of those American Express ones that are like metal. It's really small. You just tap the back of your phone and like, there's your crypto, man. It's pretty dope. So big fan of that. Cool. That's the shill segment, keeping it quick. And let's go ahead, look at the chat. Let's just say it didn't move very much. Now, it moved in the wrong direction, bro. That's what I always say. Moved in the wrong direction. SWI's been moving. Let's see. I'll take a look at SWI. Seems to be a daily routine now at this point. K-diggity. No doubt. I just figured out what's weird. TradeFly isn't wearing a hat. I can fix that. I got you, dog. I got you. Man of the people, baby. Hat mode engaged. All right, here we go. We got the hat on. We got that for K-diggity, no doubt. Bringing some of the luck here. We are in a trade, so hopefully that works out. There you go. There you go. Gotta get TradeFly monetized so we can get the rib. I know, dude. That is, that's the worst part. Not having the ribs in the chat, man. That was a lot of fun. All right, let's go. We got move up right now. Let's look at SWI. This is like some elevator music right now. All right, just finding on the chart here. Here we go. Let's go ahead and bring up the chart. See, I'm getting better at that. I don't know if y'all noticed, I'm getting better at it. Not leaving the charts hanging. All right, so SWI, you know, we already talked about all this. Been there, done that. We had some nice calls on SWI. So really came pretty damn close to the $2.22, right? Got that green there, little area of support, pretty close. Got to bounce at about 225. Let's get out of the 5-minute though. Let's open up our purview, shall we? SWI's holding up, man. SWI is holding up. Look at this area. I mean, this area, this little range right here, obviously willing buyers in this area. There is no doubt about it. SWI might be a play. All right, so one of the things I like looking for is when things diverge or they don't act the same as everyone else, right? It did have a little fall. Don't get me wrong. It had a little fall here, but it's not that bad. It's not that bad. So we already had the sell-off. And so it's holding this range even with bad news, right? We got bad news, range held up. That's bullish for SWI. That is bullish for SWI. Not even worried about what we're seeing on this indicator right now. It's bending over, got it, bad news, drove it down. I guarantee you if this candle moves up and closes higher, that you'll then see this bend to the upside. All right, so don't be freaked out by that. Let's look at the 4-hour, see what kind of story that one's telling us. All right, so there you go. So you're looking at this and like, yeah, short term, that's not ideal, right? You're getting, it's an argument you could say, a little bearish divergence, right? Same in Bitcoin. But what you're seeing here is the trend of the oscillator go up and right. So again, if we get a little bit of bullish momentum, bullish candle here, see that move up, you'll see this then bend up, and then you'll basically be able to take a straight line, right? So looking all right there, Now the trend, like if you're looking at the dynamic reactor, is starting to kind of waffle on the 4-hour, right? We were clearly down, bearish, got a little hidden green there, went back bearish, went green, went bearish. Are we going to flip green again? Looks like it wants to. All right, so the opportunity is there. But we would like to get over $2.36 and the dynamic reactor as well. So, but still, you got to keep an eye on Bitcoin is really what it comes down to. Keep an eye on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin holds over its current area, what do we say about 82.5? Let's go look at that real quick. 82.250. Yeah, I mean, really, value area low. If we hold over that area, then I'm going to be okay with thinking SWI is going to push back up. Because, I mean, look at the fall. Look at the difference. Bitcoin, huge fall. Let's actually measure it out. Now, we know it's not a 1-for-1 percentage correlation, right? You have to understand that altcoins will move exponential in comparison to Bitcoin, but that is a 7% drop for Bitcoin. Let's see what we got for SWI. Pretty close, right? 11.58%. This is an altcoin. So it didn't like dumpity dump do, like it got held up. So look for some consolidation, right? Bitcoin holds over, 82.250. Holds up here in this area. It reestablishes this range. all Gucci. If it does, I think SWE pushes up and you got an opportunity. Let's see here. Let's find a good level. I mean, I wouldn't be against saying that it pushes back up to $2.80 and retest that area again. I would not be against that at all. But again, you want to break, you want to get on top of the golden pocket. That golden pocket, that's really from a macro range. You want to get over $2.36. You want to get over the dynamic reactor. If you see that happen, of course, what are we looking for? The retest. Boom, bink, boom. There you go. I think $2.80, well within reason. We'll just be looking for this though. And that's exactly what we got when we were looking at this range right here. Got your breakout, got your retest, up to $2.80. So look for it again. It's not a one-hit wonder. You can play this thing multiple times. All right, that's SWE. We've looked at Bitcoin. We've entered a trade. We're having fun tonight. Let's go back over to the chat, see what y'all got. What's Nick got going on? Oh, he's in the Discord. My dude. Appreciate that. It's got that I keep forgetting vibe to it. It's always hard when you're like reading the chat backwards. Here we go. We back, fam. You know it. All right. Cool. Oh, Me6. Yeah, that's the bot. Me6 is the bot, and then you have to pay extra for that stupid AI thing. But I paid the extra. Spared no expense for you. I spared no expense. All right. Here we go. Let's find something else. Drop me an altcoin. Drop me an altcoin. First one on it. First one on it. Let's go. Ondo. Boom. Let's get it. There comes Deborah out of the woodwork. Deborah, did you give me a like at least? Huh? Did you give me a like? Come on. I'm gonna wait for you, Deborah. Say you gave me a like. This is how you're gonna get your Ondo. All right, my girl. Let's go. See, I'm holding people hostage now. That's what I've resorted to. I won't give you your TA unless you give me my like. All right. Man, we did some work on Ondo, didn't we? Right down to the platinum, bottom side of the platinum pocket. This is why TA is fun. Ondo looking a little tough though. I gotta be honest with you. I mean, you can see the difference in the charts, but 89 cents is really kind of your line in the sand right now. All right, you can see before we made our move to the upside, 89 cents, pretty key level. 88, 89 cents, a little bit of a range, right? But you can see multiple times here, resistance. Look at this, retest, support, took off, and then we had a breakdown. This is why I have this marked. No doubt about why I have it marked, because what happens when we get a big breakdown, I get interested, right? It's not just about saying, oh, okay, there's support and there's resistance. What happens with price action when we interact with these levels? And then you keep this line on here for a long time. What happens? Price action comes all the way back down, retest it, bounces, eventually breaks down and turns into what? Resistance. So this, we could identify this level here. Right here is where we have 89 cents marked on the chart. And look how it's still in play. So anyways, that's what I'm going to be looking for. I mean, the price right now, let me see here. You're 10% away. 89 cents is your resistance. You've gotten your bounce here off 88 cents. You're at, or not 88, sorry, that's the 0.887 at 75 cents. That's already kind of happened. It's again, Bitcoin's your North Star. All right, Bitcoin is your North Star on Ondo. You get consolidation, you get a move up. All right, I just got a little beep. What was that? Heat map. Got it. We're all Gucci. I'm gonna close some of these. 10 tabs real quick. Sorry, it is I think slowing down the computer just a bit. All right, back down to. So yeah, you got a little bounce here at 75 cents. I think 89 cents is definitely within reason as long as Bitcoin holds its range. Again, what are we looking for? Bitcoin to consolidate in here. I think anywhere between the point of control, which is at 84.2-ish. All right, 84.1. If it consolidates anywhere in here, I think that opens up the door for Ondo. It's had enough. It's had enough. It's been getting pummeled. Doesn't look great though. I mean, lower lows, lower highs. Not ideal. But I do think there's potential for it to move back up to 89 cents. That's not out of reason. I'm less excited about Ondo than I am Sui, or Sui, whatever y'all are calling it. I'll be honest. I don't like the fact that I'm still seeing a downtrend. I don't know, 89 cents within reason to make a play up to it, but I don't think it's the play I would make. Just to be fully transparent with you. Then, when do you get excited about Ondo again? Well, get out of the platinum pocket. Get over 89 cents. Get over top 89 cents. Get out of the dynamic reactor. Get out of this nonsense, right? Look for this OC retest. Then, my friends, will get more excited about Ondo. For me, personally. Do you miss out on 10 cents? 10%? Yeah. But that doesn't bother me too much. Still looking good on the trade here, up 2.17%. Not bad. Again, that was a low capital play. I just full bagged it 5x. It's only up 10 bucks. It's like, it's almost like not even worth, like I should have just went to 44x and just said forget it. Whatever happens happens. It's 500 bucks, but that would be a bad thing to teach. All right, let's go back to Ondo here. Yeah, 89 cents. You want to see a break out of that area. That's kind of my line in the sand for you, honestly. All right, what else we got? Oh, I see giggles. I see giggles in the chat. Your ribs are done, TradeFly. The alert. What? Tell me more. I'm down to eat some ribs. I haven't hit the like. I still see no plant. I can fix this. I can fix this. Username. This is for you, bro. Y'all know I'm a man of the people. I am a man of the people. I'm gonna get you your damn plant. Voila. Welcome to TradeFly Studio, and there is your plant. You will hit that damn like button. Let's go. All right, here we go. On to the next one. Chainlink. I haven't looked at Chainlink in a while. Let's look and see what we got going on here. Man, looking kind of similar to some of the other alts, yeah? What are we off the high right now? Oh, like this is... I mean, when you just step back and like think about it, all of these alts are 60% off the high. I just wish that the economy wasn't headed in the direction that it's headed right now. This is what gets me so hung up. This is the tough part about it. Because when you're talking about all of these tokens and projects being 60% off the high, that should be buy time. Like when we're feeling this way, this should be that time to buy. I should be screaming from a mountain right now, buy, 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 buy. But the problem is the S&P and the NASDAQ just are coming off an all-time high. So just because crypto is not completely correlated because we had that front run of the ETF, like here we are. Now we got to second guess ourselves. But anyways, Platinum Pocket for Chainlink. Did not get a bounce in the area of the golden pocket. That is for sure. I did not take that one, but I was looking for a trade there. You can see it. I was primed and ready to go for Chainlink, baby. Didn't play out. But I also forgot about it, so there's that. But here we are. Things work out for a reason. The short was there. There's no doubt about that. I don't know. It's starting to go horizontal with the price action a little bit, though. And look at this. So you see what I was saying with the... What do we just... Ondo, right? Ondo had a lower low and a lower high. But this one, right, looks like it's trying to change. And the low was down here when we're talking about the price action. So, like, Ondo sitting down here, but Chainlink sitting up here, right? A little bit stronger. So that makes me feel a little bit better. Is the opportunity here for Chainlink to make a move up and then break this dynamic reactor, which is obviously acting as resistance, but then really let's just come back and look at some of the price action. Makes a lot of sense to see some resistance about $16.40 and really on down 16 to 16.40. You just come back left on the chart here, you can see a lot of support and resistance there. It's tough, man. It's really, really tough because we haven't had anything that's really changed the trend, right? And if you want to keep it very simplistic on the 8 hour, you just look at the dynamic reactor and you just work your way up from lower time frames. Go to the hourly, go to the 4 hours. The hourly change? Yep, it changed. Did the 4 hour change? Yeah, it changed. Did the 8 hour change? Yeah, it changed. Okay, maybe the trend is changing. Maybe the trend is changing. Chainlink, I don't know, man. Again, Sui out of all of them is probably the one I'd be more likely to play. Now, long term, if you're just talking about from a fundamental perspective, Chainlink, yeah. Like, if you're talking about a hodl bag right now for Chainlink, I wouldn't be too scared of it. Could there be more downside? Yeah, there could be, but at, $13, you know the potential. You see it. You see the potential. It's there. Dude, I don't know, man. Look at what the weekly's doing. It's had an opportunity to start to reset. What's the money flow doing? Money flow is kind of going horizontal, but we've had good news about it. Oscillator's getting an opportunity to reset. Let's see what the daily's doing. That's still kind of coming down. But what you do see with the money flow starting to work its way back up on the daily. Already got a reset, reversal on the 8 hour. Money flow has actually turned green on the 8 hour. So you see it, you're seeing that kind of trickle down effect, right? So 8 hour, green money flow, already had a reversal. Now daily will be next. We'll see, man. Again, it's tough. It's really tough to take positions when the chart looks like this. So really what you should look for is a change of character. Technically speaking, that's what you should look for. So you're finding an area like this where you see resistance. You would like to see the price action break through here. And really, for me, dynamic reactor, that's going to probably keep working its way down. It's going to be pretty close to intersecting. You'll have a little bit of confluence there. Probably as soon as you get that, you're going to run straight into this area right here. Now, I wouldn't worry about it. I wouldn't keep calling it the 618, but you do see that it tried to hold up its support. So you're going to immediately run right into resistance. But still, that's kind of your first step in the game here. I'd say breaking $16 is going to be big for Chainlink. and that might be where you'd be a little more comfortable taking a long position. All right, let's see here. What else we got? Couldn't have done it without you. I'd like to thank my crypto family, Mrs. Wick and TradeFly, for hosting this amazing party with a plant and a hat. Hey man, I'm here to serve. I'm here to serve. We got the hat, we got the plants. It's party time. And it's technically my Friday. Oh, my dude, CVO, what's up, man? What is up? Good to see you in the chat, brother. Thank you for stopping by. Let's go. All right. Hey, hear me out. Hear me out. What if Bitcoin goes down and hits 10K just like the bears promised? Then you buy it. Simple. You buy it. If it goes to 10K, you buy it. And you buy more. That's when you do, what's that crazy dude that was out in LA that went all in on Doge, the Dogecoin millionaire? Do that. Get reckless. All right. Uh-oh, Stinger's at it again, I see. TradeFly is going to have some good emojis soon. Yeah. Yeah. So, I don't know. Have you looked in the Discord? I've already got some pretty good ones. I don't know if you guys noticed. Like, if you open it up and look at them, there's some pretty good ones in there. And if you guys have something you really want to see, if there's something that's hot out there, just let me know. I'll add it on there. But I got you your ribs. What trade are you guys in right now? Deborah, I am in Bitcoin right now. I did that live. We can bring that up. So in that right now, up 2.23%. And I will kind of talk to you about why I entered. Keep it quick. And I think we're going to wrap it up. So just the area that had a lot of confluence. All right. You had a previous, not even the previous, you had the value area low of the range. All right. We came down here. We had a nice horizontal. We had liquidity. One of the things I did was come back to the liquidity, which I've taken down at this point. But what I wanted to see was a wick come down, tap that liquidity, which we saw, and then reestablish the range. So then I went down to the 5-minute. We got a bullish engulfing candle off of it, right? So I was a little late to the party, but I still felt okay about it. Don't be scared out. You know, just because you didn't catch the close of the bullish engulfing. Like, it's okay. Like, it's, yes, you lose a little bit, especially if you're scalping. But I felt okay with it, right? We got the wick to kid the liquidity. We reestablished the range. I talk about this all the time. I draw this, you know, for you guys all the time. Literally, this scenario right here is what I'm talking about. So right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this position and I'm going to move the stop loss up to protect myself. All right, stop loss is in. Let's see, entry price was 82,839. Definitely not going to use that. Market 82.8. Let's do 45. All right, there you go. So stop loss to entry. We're not losing. There you go. So this is one way to protect yourself, okay? If price action comes back down, then we'll get stopped out and nothing, right? We just live to fight another day. Now, if price continues to work its way up, all right, cool. We'll take some profits. Now, this is a small trade. It's nothing big. It was low capital. Like I said, it's just play money that I had on here. But you guys can see like how or why, what my mindset was going into the trade. It was a little rushed because I was a little behind. Once I got on, I saw the setup that I liked on the chart that I teach you guys all the time. Faux free. for free, we took the trade. So there you go. Cool. I think we're going to wrap it up for the day. I think that is enough. All good in the hood. I see all set in here. What is up to you? Good to see you. Bro, we're slinging it. We got hats. We got plants. We got trades going tonight. It is all good. All good tonight. Thank you guys for showing up tonight. I really, really appreciate it. I know everything I've been doing is ad hoc. Understand my schedule is nutty right now. They do have me working days right now. It takes about 3 hours of commuting between going there, coming back. So it's very, very busy for me right now. So I'm just getting on when I can get on. Thank you guys for being flexible. Thank you for rolling with me. Thank you for being in the Discord. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. We're going to keep growing. I love you guys very, very much. Trade safe, be safe, and I'm out.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yeah, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain.